Hey mama, welcome to not the Babe Cave, because I am not at home, obviously. I decided to change it up and do something a little different. We'll see if this works. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's okay, because I am in the school pickup line and I usually have nothing better to do than to practice Duolingo in Spanish. And we have Asher here. Say hi. Because Asher gets out before his brothers, and so we wait here until they get out of school. So here we are. So welcome to the cave. If you haven't seen or heard of me yet, I am Vera. I am a holistic nutrition for weight loss coach. I help mamas feel amazing and look beautiful. Hi mom. Feel amazing and look beautiful through holistic nutrition and learning when to eat, what to eat, why you're eating, and all that good stuff. So hi Judy, my other mom. Today we are talking about why diets keep failing you. So I want to start with this. If you feel like you keep failing at diets, you're not alone. And you know I hate that nasty word diet anyways, but diets are failing you. And that is because they expect you to have all the time in the world. They expect you to have all the energy in the world. And they expect you to be able to have consistency. And moms have none of those. Not one of them. Or maybe you might have one for just a little while, but they kind of flip-flop back and forth, and you never have all three of them at the same time. Just like you never have a house that's clean all at the same time too, right? Who's with me, right? Is your house not? I only can have like 2 or 3 rooms clean at the same time. So I feel you, and that's just real life as a mom, right? So what happens? You try to follow a plan, and you do really good for a few days, and then life hits, and everything just falls apart, right? And you think, well, I'll just start over again, and why can't I stick to anything? You start in the mom guilt, but the problem isn't you. And I keep trying to pound this into you guys. I hope you understand that the problem isn't you. The problem is you've been given a plan that only works on those perfect days when everything is going well and your life is calm and quiet. And your life is not built on perfect days, because our lives as moms are not perfect. We are not perfect, because our days look like, the kids need you, you're running around crazy, you're tired, you got practice, you got dinner, baths, it's a lot. And somewhere in your hair, in between all that, you're supposed to prep meals, work out, and eat just perfectly. It's just too much. And so of course it's not going to stick, right? It's just not going to stick, because this plan isn't set up for your success. It's just not. It's fighting against you. And here's what most moms don't realize. It's not you it's not you that you keep failing. It's not that it's that you keep starting over. That's what's important in all of this. And every time something doesn't go perfectly, you feel like you're off. So you stop and you tell yourself, I'm going to try again later, which is great. But that cycle is what's keeping you stuck. My phone is That's what's keeping you stuck. Because starting over feels more productive, right? You feel like, oh yeah, I got this. I'm just going to start all over again. But it actually just resets everything. Instead of building momentum, you keep going back to the same beginning, right? You're not continuing on. So instead of building momentum, you just keep going over and over again, that same cycle again. The women who actually see results aren't the ones who are perfect. They're the ones who don't start over. They just start from where they are at that moment in time. They miss a day, have a messy week, life happens, and instead of quitting, starting over, they just pick up from where they just left off, and they keep going. Because your life isn't predictable. You're going to have busy days. You're going to have low energy. You're going to have stress. You're going to have so many things that come up in life. And so if your plan only works for perfect days, it's never going to work. It's just not. You don't need more time. You don't need more motivation, because that's not going to work either. You need structure. Something that holds you even when life is messy. Something you can come back to without starting over again. We could just start where you left off. This is where rhythm comes in, and it's so important, because your day has some structure then. Your body and your habits start to follow. You can start over the next meal. Just the next moment. You could just start over then. And that's what builds consistency. Not doing more, doing the same things consistently, right? This is exactly why inside the Babe Builder program, we don't focus on doing more, because I know that's not what you need. You don't need more. You need less, and you need easy, and you need rhythm and structure that is fitting into your day that you're already doing. We focus on creating structure first, and that starts with something most moms have never focused on, and that's when to eat. Because when you're eating rhythm, eating has a rhythm, everything else becomes so much easier to stick to. And that's exactly why what we're practicing in the 30-day movement challenge. If you haven't joined already, go ahead and hop in. It's okay. It doesn't matter where we're at in the whole entire challenge. Hop in right now. 30 days. All you have to do is move 10 to 20 minutes per day. Post in the group, say that you did your movement. If you didn't do your movement, say I'm still here. That's it. Because you're still here. You're alive. You're still kicking, right? You're still here. And that's exactly what we're practicing the challenge. Not being perfect, not doing everything right, just showing up, even when it's messy, even when you miss a day, and even when you don't feel like it. Because you're not becoming the perfect mom. You're becoming the mom that your kids need, right? You're becoming the mom who doesn't quit on herself, who knows how to come back, and keeps going no matter what. That's where momentum comes from. And once you get that momentum going, there's nothing that can stop you. And I've seen some of you moms during this challenge who have that momentum, and you are on fire. And I would like to commend you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. So if this hit you, if you're like, yeah, that sounds like me, put no more restarts below, and then tell me what usually makes you feel like you're falling off. What is making you feel like you've fallen off your health journey? You know, is it you just missed a day, had a bad meal? What usually sticks it to you? For a lot of moms, I feel like the ones that I work with, emotional eating is huge. That's what it feels like they've fallen off, and then I have to cheer them on, and then they're like, oh yeah, you're right. But I love you guys. Have a great week. I probably will not be here on Friday. That's why I came on today, to kind of give you a little dose of me, since you didn't have me last Friday, because I am having some stuff done, so I'll be busy. But can you say bye, Asher? Bye. Love you, Mama. Bye.